What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 21 gameplay here. We got an online ranked match versus a random opponent. We have the Bears. I believe this is Larry's favorite team, man. One of my more consistent subscribers, man. Shout out to him, man. He is just a brilliant man, man. Always got some great things to say. I definitely enjoy reading his comments, man. Wish I had more like him. He's definitely top tier when it comes to subscribing to my channel, and I appreciate it. Definitely participates a lot. But at any rate, we're going to be against the Vikings. Tough team. We got a division matchup here, man. This is wild because we're not really wild because I remember when Madden would do this all the time, put you up against your division, like maybe not the rivalry, but always somebody in your division, no matter what team you picked. And at first, it was kind of cool. To a degree, it got a little, I wouldn't say annoying, but it was kind of like, man, just make it as random as possible. I like it to be, I would prefer, as random as possible. But every now and then, this is cool. This is a cool way every now and then. Like, if I go against if I have the Bears, let me go against the Cardinals or something. If I have the Cardinals, let me go against, I don't know, the Jaguars, or maybe the Jets, or maybe the Raiders, or the Ravens, or somebody, two teams that probably won't match up within the next 5 years. I think those are, I think the unusual matchups are like the funner games to look at when you're reading the title. And then if I happen to have a great game and put classic on the title, you're like, man, I wonder what happened in this game. Titans versus Patriots, what in the world happened in this game? But maybe just me overthinking it a little bit. But anyway, we had to deal with this mammoth right here, man. Dalvin Cook, man. I believe he had 14 carries for 138 yards. Would those 138 yards be enough for my opponent to get the dub? We'll see. As First Cousins miss a wide open tight end right there. And on the first drive, we got 7-0 right now. First drive, we hit him with a 14-play banger, man. So that was that was something. 14-play banger. We ended up getting a touchdown. We snuck it in there, getting it to Tyreek Cohen. We're going to try to stop him on this drive, but he's kind of killing me right now with the pass. He did a good job passing. He was 14 for 18, maybe for 16, I'm sorry, from the field. He was pretty efficient, but not on that play right there, man. It's your boy. Looking good, Billy Ray. It felt so good to get that in. It felt like it's been a while since I did that, man. So to get that out, man, there's something very relieving about that. But at any rate, my opponent has the peel again. Right here, he gets a brilliant run. He was getting some big runs in this game, man. Some big runs. He was like Thanos, and we were the Avengers, man, trying to deal with this guy. Look at him, man. Catching the ball, running the ball. But just like in real life, he's an absolute beast. That was definitely a pass interference right there. I tried to go through him, though, but, you really can't go through people, and that's cool. So that was a really good call. This, on the next gen, as my opponent scored a touchdown, because we pushed him in. The next gen, what am I trying to say? Oh, they call the pass interference a lot better versus the current gen. I'm not sure what's going on with current gen. Did Madden just forget about EA? Just forget about current gen? I don't know. I guess they said forget current gen because it seems like the gameplay has downgraded. Like it lost its luster or something. I don't even know what the heck going on. But you know what? I'm letting you know something. I'm just gonna play it on current gen, man. It is what it is. I'm not sure. I could definitely tell they did something to the game. Now, what specifically they did to the game, I have no idea. But I can tell they did something to that game because it's not even the same game I played at the beginning of the year. It's like a whole totally different game, man. Somebody get him. Nobody gets him, and he gets all the way into the end zone, making the score 14-14. On that drive, when he scored his first touchdown. Now, he hit me with, a little bit of, I'm not going to say nonsense or anything like that, but 46 seconds left to go into the half, and this guy runs it. I'm just like, okay, man. So he was able to, you take that away, he probably doesn't score. I mean, who runs, with 46 seconds left to go into the half? I guess this guy does. And he scores, so, it is what it is. Overthrown by Mr. Trubisky. This guy was kind of on a roll side to side to go for it. Right here, we did have a wide open Robinson, but he overthrows that. 2 overthrows in a row. I'm like, come on, Mitch. I'm like, what are you doing? I know you ain't the greatest passer of the ball, but sometimes I can have some great games with Mitch. Sometimes I know one game on the current gen, I think I went like 10 for 10 from the field with Mitch, or maybe even like 14 for like 16 one time. I know he can do it, but he did not do that in this game. He actually was 11 for 21 in this game, if I'm not mistaken, and my opponent has an opportunity to take the lead. Let's see what he or she can do. Now, this guy was definitely picking up, and that right there, man, that one kind of hurt, because I put my player right there in the position to get that interception, but he didn't get it as he runs in. Man, that was my fault. I should have had a spy. I didn't think he was going to run. He hadn't ran all game. I actually think he was going to run in. But I usually put a spy there because I don't like when people run in with the quarterback when I'm that close. It just feels like the last thing I want to happen, man. But check out this. I'm thinking to myself, you have got to be kidding me. Freddy Krueger does it again. Remember I was calling him Freddy Krueger in last year's game? He got me again, man. Hit me, made me fumble, and now my opponent is in position to go up 2 scores with 1 minute and 48 seconds left to go into the contest. We hit him, you know, we got not offside, but a personal foul, like a roughing the kicker foul. The crazy thing about that was I didn't even think I was near the kicker as he scores right there. Dalvin Cook just continuing to kill me as he misses this field goal. This was a wild contest. This game was a wild game. But right here, I still feel like I got a slight shot. You know, so let's see what we can do. We get an incomplete pass right there. Another overthrow by Mr. Trubisky. 3rd down and 10. We go over the middle. Good bat down with my opponent. I didn't think he was going to get there. Sometimes it's just hard. Like I always tell you guys, it's hard to tell when they're going to get there. Another overthrow. So when Mr. Trubisky is throwing the ball like that and you have the Bears and you go up against somebody that's decent as my opponent scores again, chances are you're probably going to lose. But that fumble by Komet, I think that's his name, didn't help, man. But it's your boy. We pick off the 2-point conversion, man, and we're going to take this all the way to the Baja. This felt good, though. You know, even though we're down like 19, this still felt good. Well, then again, it would have felt good if we would have scored, but at any rate, 42 seconds left, man. You know, just not giving up, man. Don't want nobody to make me quit. So, you know, we get a nice heat right there. We get it to Miller. I think that's his only catch of the contest for 44 yards. We hit number 11. Not sure who that is. We hit number 11 again because he was wide open. I said, you know what? Why not, man? He's open. Let's hit him again. Right here, he picks me off, but this one was on me. That interception was on me. I thought I could squeeze that in. I'm looking at it on the replay. I could have went to Robinson, or I could have threw that a little bit quicker. I know you can do that on current gen. On next gen, I haven't really tested out, you know, specifically, you know, when you can squeeze through the corner and the linebacker or the safety and the linebacker. I haven't really tested that out. And Mr. Trubisky is probably not the best quarterback to test that out with. But shout out to my opponent, man. Much love, much respect for my opponent. This guy was pretty good. If Mr. Trubisky plays a better game, I think this is a different game. If he gives me like that what I threw it 21 times, if he gives me like 18 for 21 from the field, or maybe like 15 for 21 from the field, maybe this is a different game. But, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. This game right here, even though my opponent won by, I think, almost 21, that score is deceptive because, as you can see throughout the game, I was pretty close to him throughout the game. So it's definitely a deceptive score. But, man, there's a couple things. It's wild because we almost lost by 3 touchdowns on technicalities. A couple more things would have went my way. You know, maybe I win this by 2 touchdowns. You know, you never know. Or by a touchdown, maybe by 10 points. We'll see. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. This is your boy Launchpad 1412, and I'm out.